It's warm enough inside.
Hey, I'll take it off.
Steven Adams early into the paint.
Russell. Jetty Osman with the switch there. Russell misses, tries to chase it down, and Adams does. On the deck. He's in a scrum. That's something that Steven Adams is probably used to.
Got caught. George Hill picks up the foul, holding on to Carmelo Anthony.
Adams doing what he does best. Offensive rebound opportunity and a second chance here, Grant, for OKC.
Expect him with this small Cavs lineup to try to crash the glass.
Lob pass, and there's some thunder from Steven Adams.
Rebounds like you talked about, G, getting extra possessions for his team night in and night out.
There's another. Yeah, Steven Adams has been on a nice run offensively. You mentioned it, Grant. He was 12 of 13 involved offensively when he's in the pick and roll game and collecting offensive rebounds. Russell on the pull up, off the glass, no good. Of course, Steven Adams there to collect. Russell hits.
Over the last few days with these new guys.
And of course, for Oklahoma City, you got to defend the three-point line, which they do a pretty good job. But most importantly, crash the glass.
Russell up top to Steven Adams. And a beautiful finish there. But just covering space right now, Fish at the three-point line, challenging. And Steven Adams.
So I like the additions and what they bring to the table for this team.
Corver, two-pointer on the way, that's off. And surrounding abilities of what LeBron James can bring out of these guys, along with Coach Lue and the staff.
That's a great point, Brett.
Newer guys, to me, will elevate the Cavaliers defensively more than anything. The multiple efforts, the rotations, the deflections. Then get LeBron James out into transition where he's been going, becoming more efficient as a shooter. And now that's a shot he's comfortable taking and making on a consistent basis.
Look like everyone's willing to help the helper tonight as well.
Yeah, that's big. Yes.
Does he need to tell JR that does most of his damage is after turnovers and in transition? Jetty, 5 on the clock. Finally.
That was a heat check right there.
LeBron skipping to JR on the deck. George Hill, that three-pointer off, rebound Adams. He collects his 11th rebound of the game, a double-double in this one. Eustace to LeBron, or to Melo. That skip pass finds Adams. He gets fouled. Scrappy play there by Eustace to save that ball out of bounds. Before in the game, that's a good sign for him. He has been struggling, now 4 of 5.
15% or more on car insurance. I'm feeling more comfortable reading these cards.
Offensive rebound for OKC, so another chance here. Eustace gets the tip pass. And Adams had the advantage on the inside, and the foul called as Adams was being held. Interesting lineup on the court right now.
Now back at the free throw line where he's been pretty good.
Rebounds a game to have more on the offensive end than the defensive end. As OKC as a team gets another. Adams fouled. Fans loving the effort by Steven Adams.
And so am I. This guy getting extra possessions for his team night in and night out. Working hard. Multiple efforts. Guys smacking him in the head.
You like the right hand swipe,
swipe
away.
It's like Gladiator right there. Just Steven Adams.
LeBron had an interesting quote because he got hurt in that game. LeBron did.
Weapon out there for Cleveland, so you have to do it by committee.
Grant, beautiful job driving in, misses the layup. Who's there? Of course, Steven Adams. Lots of hands and arms in there. Ball tapped out of bounds off the Cavaliers. Steven Adams, 20 points, 14 boards. And this is going to be tough for the Cavs during this stretch to match up again with his physical play, G, on the inside.
And I wonder if Cleveland will come back with...
Like you talked about, G, in LA at times he was a starter. Sometimes he came off the bench. Sometimes he needed to be the primary ball handler.
Job of holding off OKC, a 10-point lead. Grant misses from the side in which the ball came. Felton trying to find something down low. Adams will.
And Fitz, I got a question for you. You've been on the coaching side before.